The biggest thing that we wanted to do was to get folks to come together and share their experience and the organizations that they represent here today, or the districts that they represent, and expanding all across the state of Wisconsin. The great thing is that we have in common that we are all black, and we are honored to really impact the communities that we get a chance to serve.
If we're going to do anything to change what's going on around, I think we have to have an emphasis on men. That is not necessarily all about putting them in prison, but also about providing services, work supports, mental health services, and all those things. My big thing is fathers, 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 fathers.
She was talking about critical thinking skills, and that goes back to Dr. Carter G. Woodson's statement about the purpose of education is to learn how to think and do for yourself. And that's being missed in our educational system. I think all of us can agree.
It's just, I have to scratch my head that we're still having these conversations. And so I do appreciate the work that WIDA does. But I think WIDA could do more. I'd just like to know how much politics is involved and why we just can't move some of this stuff forward when we all know what needs to be done.
What's happening with black business development and what's happening with workforce development solutions for black folks here in the state?
I want to make sure that we talk about solutions as well as we talk about these issues, because sometimes we get so bogged down about the problems we forget where we're trying to go.
So I don't want just the focus to be on Milwaukee, because black people live other places than in Milwaukee. So we have to think about Beloit, we have to think about Racine, Kenosha, and I like to say Green Bay because I think we forget about Green Bay, and La Crosse. My last thought is that we also actually have black people in Madison. So,
Actually, she says.